What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 71, and today we are returning with 4 big games of Aston Villa, 2 in the league, 2 in the Champions League as well. And also we start today's episode off by seeing what you might have just noticed there. We've just seen that Martinez has been awarded Player of the Month, which he scored against Manchester United, bagging a brace. He had a relatively decent start scoring on his debut, but a little bit inconsistent since then. But now he's picked it up, and he's proven to be worth every single penny at that £38.5 million plus Codger fee. But yeah, games today, as I said, 2 in the league, 2 in the Champions League. Our first game's at home to Monaco in the 4th game of the CL, as we aim to stay undefeated and top of the group with a big first versus second clash away from home. Second game, West Ham away. Then a brief international break where with America, if we were to play the games, we'd have South Africa twice at home. Bit weird. And then Burnley at home, and in our 4th and final game, Ajax at home as well, in the penultimate game of the Champions League group stage. So, 4 big games today, plus I'll be asking you guys where we send our youth scouts out next, and I got a little interesting idea about that too. Anyway, first game, it's Monaco. Let's get the win. And of course, we did beat Monaco in the reverse fixture in a thrilling finale when Benteke scored that last-minute winner for us. And hopefully, we'll get a big 3 points here and go 4 points clear at the top of the group with 2 games to go after this one. Monaco lining up in a 4-4-2 holding formation with a really decent, young, talented defence with also 2 good strikers in Kasper Dolberg and Jovetic as well. But for our team, a couple of changes after our win over Manchester United on the weekend. Sticking with a 3-5-2, but Pickford is indeed in goal for Icardi, who we did say would probably give a spell on the sidelines for a little bit. And up top together, Ben Brereton and the guy that won us the game against Monaco in the reverse fixture, Christian Benteke. This is a really big game, this one. Neither side can afford to lose, and that's why 21 minutes in, there's been very little to report as we're still deadlocked at 0-0. If we lose this game, Monaco will leapfrog us in the table. They'll go 2 points ahead of us. And with 2 games to go, we'll be looking over our shoulders very nervously with Bayern playing catch-up. But if we win this game, 4 points clear, 2 games to go, that would be massive. And as Green is sent down the left, he can't keep the ball in play. This is one of those games where like neither side really wants to go on the offensive too much because they're so afraid of conceding and losing this game. And that's why I hate to say it, but 27 minutes in, this has got 0-0 written all over it. Ben, that's yours, mate. That's yours. Yes, Ben Brereton. One of the underrated parts of his game is that high defensive work rate. Really, really crucial on a side that always like to track back. And I am never satisfied with anyone that doesn't give defensive effort. Ben always does. And here is Grealish on the ball, the fake shot, finding some room to let fly. Good stop by the goalkeeper, but pretty simple really as he pats it away. And Pacini will clear under the pressure of Ben. Still 0-0. That's our first real shot that's hit the target. But at the moment, just can't break Monaco down. Dolberg down the left for Monaco. Turns his man, finds Boulder Keita. And Keita now on the turn, whips one into the centre. Carter Vickers had to get there and didn't. And Jean heads Monaco's first attempt just over the bar. Still 0-0, heading into the break. 45 minutes to go. And if either side scores just 1 goal, I think that will do it. Really, really big 45 minutes to come in the game and in the group. Kenny to Green. First chance to half good for here. Brereton on the ball, spots Schupf. And Schupf sees Grealish. Yes, who turns it in, and in a game of few chances, Jack Grealish, who took the armband at half-time after I took off Socrates for Zagadou as he was tiring, gets the goal to fire us in front 5 minutes after the break. It was a really quick break from Aston Villa there. Schupf sent down the right by Ben. I saw Grealish ghosting towards the far post, first time ball to him, and Jack slots it home to make it 1-0. Very few opportunities in this game to take the lead. We've got it now. Monaco 0, Aston Villa 1, in a perfect way to start the second half. Come on! Kenny, long ball through to Green, and a brilliant ball as well because Andre is all alone down left-hand side. It's Green on the ball, turns man at the far post. Is Alessandro Schupf diving in, great save. I saw him all alone, but a really good stop and still currently leading by 1. We've been the better team in this game, but we need to see out these 3 points. Can't afford to let them drop. We want to go 4 points clear. Adams to Schupf. Fresh air swipe and Willems gets it away. Still up by a goal. Got to make sure this doesn't drop. That should be the game. Waiting for the final whistle to come any second now as we still lead by 1, and that will do it. A huge victory for Aston Villa. This was going to be a really tough group for us. We are still undefeated through 4 games, winning 3 of them, and a massive victory here does put us 4 points clear at the top of the group as well. We came to Monaco, a massive game in Europe, but my word, do we deliver. Big victory. I knew the decision to give Icardi a few games off, temporarily, not permanently, was going to be the right thing to do. Pickford stepped in in, did what he needed to do as we get a win by a goal to nil. We had a lot more shots and a lot more shots on target. Not that many clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities, but we took the one we got through Jack Grealish, a really important goal as we claimed the 3 points. Our man of the match, Kenny, got a 9.4 to be fair to him. I'm going to give it to Schupp. I thought Schupp played really well down the right-hand side and got the assist for the Grealish goal as well as we get the 3 points. Big victory, and as Bayern drew of Ajax as well. 2 games to go. The group will be on the screen right now. Destiny is firmly in our own hands. If we let this slip now and fail to qualify, it'll be a massive choke. We're almost there. In fact, you know what? As always, my maths is absolutely horrendous. I've done the quick calculation. We are there. We have qualified with 2 games to spare. This is going to be such a tough group. We've absolutely bossed it. We've got 2 games to go. Bayern is 7 points behind in 3rd place, and that does mean we have qualified with 2 games to spare. We could still finish in 2nd place if Monaco win both of their games and we lose both ours, but that's very unlikely. So we're going through, and we should be top as well. What a European campaign thus far for Aston Villa. So back to England for the second of the big 4 games today, and it's another big game away from home as we now travel to London to take on West Ham United. We had a good start to the season in the game right now, sitting in 5th place and in decent form under David Moyes, lining up in a 5-3-2, and their team's very good as well, including Roberto Firmino starting up top alongside Silva with Shinji Kagawa playing just behind, and you've got Sergio Busquets as well. They've got a pretty decent team there, but for our team, a few changes after our win in midweek in the 3-5-2 as we continue to rotate the side. Martinez and Brereton will start up top together, and Pickford does keep his place between the sticks. Bacardi still on the bench. So right now already 4 points behind the league leader Spurs. We had that massive win over the Red Devils last weekend, but we need to keep on winning. Spurs are a side in career mode whose form is pretty much always on point. They rarely ever slip up, so if we are to already get back in the title race, we need to get wins in these sort of games and fail to slip up. It's a really important one. It's a tough one, this, but I believe, come on Aston Villa, Gnabry's cross the middle, dealt with by Funes Mori, but an early corner one. If we can get an early goal, settle some nerves, that would be fantastic. No Benteke to aim for, but Lewis puts it in there towards Martinez, and I thought that was the first goal. Always funny when that happens. The ball is a side netting, the fans start cheering, and then you realise it went the other side of the post. Still 0-0, but a fast start, let's keep it up. You do forget, whilst Martinez, nowhere near as tall as Benteke, does have strength, and a lot of it as well. I think the rating's 93, which is really impressive and extremely useful in aerial duels. And as Bustos finds Ben, there's another chance here. And one thing he's got as well is pace. And as Brereton plays him through, there is Martinez. And this time, the ball does hit the back of the net. And Martinez, player of the month for October, makes it West Ham 0, Aston Villa 1, and gives us the lead. Club record signing, 38.5 mil plus Jonathan Kodjia, but worth every single penny. It was your target, and you definitely called it right. Aston Villa take the lead, and it's our number 9 bagging another. Lovely ball by Ben. Martinez with no first touch just levels it into the near post past Nick Pope and into the back of the net. West Ham 0, Aston Villa 1. Kagawa through to Mark Noble. Lewis is there with interception. No, well done, Toby. And as the youngster finds Bustos, I could possibly release Brereton down the right-hand side there, but he didn't get going. He didn't start running. And as Kagawa finds Silva, he is running. Andre Silva one-on-one, fires it wide. And a big let-off there for the Ham. Was a terrible through ball with myself, and Silva sent through himself. Couldn't finish, still 1-0, but that was a golden chance for the Ham was spurned. Kagawa through the gap to Silva. West Ham building a chance here. Roberto Firmino on the ball, finding space. And former Liverpool man goes for goal and hits the post. And Gnabry will clear to Socrates, and we'll just pass out from the back, keep it casual, and knock it out wide there towards Eric Palmer-Brown. That's the only real time Firmino's looked lively this afternoon, but a golden chance there, and the woodwork prevents us from going back on level terms. As Bustos steps inside, lost it, and Creswell picks it up. West Ham dangerously close, twice, to find an equalising goal. Beginning to feel the pressure now as West Ham press for an equalising goal. But as Miranchuk receives it and plays it through to Martinez, there might be a chance here for us to go 2 goals up. As Bustos gives it back to Martinez, the young Argentines linking up. It's Martinez! Oh, good stop by Nick Pope. And Sam Byron will clear. Both teams have had the chances today, but only 1 goal so far. But as things stand, it's going to be enough. Can we hold on? Brereton, Martinez again. Shot deflected, but straight to Miranchuk. Oh, lifts it onto the roof of the net. Still 1-0. Bustos to Barkley, and Toby's in space to run onto this. First time fake shot. Oh, brilliant from Toby Lewis, and that will do it. Ben Brereton makes it 2, and our new strike duo that you guys voted for, Martinez and Brereton, both bagging a goal each. But you got to give credit to the young star Toby Lewis, who we had such big plans for when we got him out of the academy, for a really composed piece of play to set up the goal. Barkley to Lewis, could have struck it first time but said, no way man, I know I'll be better at passing it through instead. Quick fake shot, takes it round Reece Oxford, perfect through ball, and Ben all alone slots it past Nick Pope into the bottom corner and past the former Burnley goalkeeper. West Ham 0, Aston Villa 2. 2 big games today. We're coming through with 2 big wins already. What a start. Hopefully we can see out the clean sheet as well. That'll be back-to-back clean sheets as we try and improve our defence here. Martinez to Ben, and away we go again. Ben to Martinez. Can he find a bit of room here to get inside? It's still Martinez. It's a wonderful run by Martinez! Martinez does it again. It's a brace for October's Player of the Month. West Ham 0, Aston Villa 3, and 2 quick-fire goals kill off any chance of the Hammers getting back into this one late and claiming at least a point. It's a wonderful little solo goal from Martinez. Picks it up, a little step over into a little fake shot, sends his man walking. Which way did he go? As Martinez puts it home and makes it 3-0. What a great ending to the game. 3 goals to the good, 3 points in the bag. Martinez. Wonderful little solo goal, and the Argentine really has stepped his form of late. He is in fine form right now in the Premier League. 7 goals already. He's going for that golden boot in his debut year at Villa Park. Vallejo's cross blocked by Palmer Brown, and speaking of form, whenever this guy's been on the pitch this season, he has been a rock at the back. Just nickname him the brick wall. Final score, West Ham 0, Aston Villa 3. Brilliant win here away from home. David Moyes' side may be in form in the game, but beaten by 3 goals to 0 convincingly, and that's a big 3 points for us. Definitely deserved the win, no question, but West Ham did have a couple of chances when they were trailing by a goal. First through Silva running through one-on-one, and then of course Firmino hitting the woodwork as well. If they took those chances, how different the game could have been, but instead we were the clinical side. That's why we get the win, and thoroughly deserved, no question. For man of the match, Brereton did get a goal and 2 assists, played very well, but Martinez bagging a brace was once again sublime. We'll let them share the champagne though in a really good display, and for Pickford as well, 2 games since Charities dropping and 2 clean sheets as well. Loving that. And after the game, we do see there is yet another bid here for Dominic King. Barnet want to take him for 840 grand. And we have accepted about 9-10 offers for King, but he just refuses to leave, man. He's like, I can still be as good as Bradley. No, you can't, mate. No, you can't. You're nowhere near good enough. Come on, get gone. Give us the money. We'd much prefer that. And also a bid here for Tremblay as well, as Benteke wants to start the next game. But unfortunately, Christian, you're going to have to sit on the bench right now because we have got a really good duo up top. Palm want to take Tremblay, a young American talent, but only shows great potential. So another player I'm fine letting go if he wants to leave. But this is just another one of those players who we keep getting bids for, but he just doesn't want to leave the club. So third to 4 games today on the back of the international break, and hopefully we're going to keep this really nice mini win streak going as we welcome Sean Dyche's Burnley. A win in this game could see us go top of the table if Spurs lose to Liverpool at home at Wembley, and that's why for our lineup, only the one change after our win in London, and that's Dale Fry stepping in for Palmer Brown, who's a little bit tired. But as for the Burnley team, it's a really decent one, 4-4-1-1, including Richarlison, the young Brazilian talent, starting on the left-hand side, with Ashley Barnes playing shadow striker, and Sam Vokes leading the line. You might notice Mika Richards wearing the captain's armband for Burnley today as well, which is an interesting one, because that was one of the first ever sales we made in this series. Let's see if he gets his revenge here tonight, and prevents us getting the 3 points and keeping this streak going. As Burnley look for the first chance of the game early. Good delivery that, and Richarlison did win the header, but Pickford made the save. And right now, Jordan Pickford is capitalising on these starts and playing very well indeed. As Miranchuk releases Brereton, and he's got one man to beat here. Brereton still keeps hold of it, rolls that wide. It's Serge Gnabry, steps inside. Good stop by Tom Heaton. Fast start to the game. Both teams going at it, but still 0-0. Half an hour in, still tied at 0-0. Burnley have started this game off quite well though, as Pickford punches that long ball away. And they are not fazed by the pressure. They have come here and they've started off really, really well. And they're looking on top at the moment as Sam Vokes finds Ashley Barnes. And Barnes spreads the play out wide towards Goodmanson. Goodmanson tackled by Gnabry though. Maybe a chance for us on the break. Miranchuk releasing Martinez here. Right now, just on fire. Andrioli to beat. Brereton's in the middle. They'll go short to Miranchuk instead. It's Miranchuk from a tight angle, denied by Tom Heaton. Should have just took my time there. I had a lot more than I realised. Adreni got the better of me, and Heaton made the save. Still 0-0 though. Someone's surely going to score in this game though. Can't see it finishing 0-0. There's half an hour to go. We're still currently deadlocked at 0-0. I don't know what it is about Villa Park this season. We're nowhere near as good at home as we are away from home, which is a shocker really considering how the series has gone. We were just unstoppable at Villa Park in the first 3 seasons, but now, I know we beat Manchester United in the last episode here, but we're playing much better when we're away from home. Here's Miranchuk on the ball, trying to find some space. Let's fly, and Heaton pushes it away low down to his right. Still 0-0. We need to win this. We have to send on the Belgian beast right now. Brereton coming off, Christian coming on, as hopefully a little bit more height and strength up top will give us the goal we need. And maybe right from the corner, Lewis's delivery into Benteke, and it's Martinez instead flying in. Christian was causing the problems, and Martinez capitalises for yet another goal. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 0, and our Argentine striker's form continues. He is just on fire right now as he gives the lead. Good delivery to the centre, over the top of Benteke's head, but there's Martinez arriving in behind and saying, don't worry Christian, I'm just as good in the air as well mate. 1-0 Aston Villa, took a long time, but there's the breakthrough, and what a surprise, our number 9's done it again. This is going to be our 5th straight win in all competitions if we can hold on. But here's Ashley Barnes crossing to the middle. Sam Vogt's got a touch but didn't get enough. Barkley clears. Martinez couldn't get there. And that should do it, and there it is. Martinez's 6th goal in 4 league games gives us the 3 points and an absolutely massive win at Villa Park. He was player of the month in October, and at this rate he'll be player of the month in November as well. You asked me to sign him, you made the right choice. Martinez once again unstoppable as the Villa continue this really good run of form. Not the best of games this one, very few chances, but 1 golden one for Martinez, and I'm so glad that the man in form right now did not disappoint. Over the top of Benteke's head, but Martinez latching onto it with the forehead, giving us the 3 points with yet another goal. And for man of the match, only went to Toby Lewis, got the assist for the corner, really nice delivery, and this young man bagging 2 assists in 2 games is really starting to prove himself in this team, and that's why he stays in the first 11 and continues to impress. And can we talk about Jordan Pickford as well? The decision to drop Icardi was not taken lightly, but 3 clean sheets in 3, and in the end I think we called it spot on. But as we see the game finished there, we have Dominic King's transfer talks breaking down to Barnet, shock horror, and that'll be Christian Benteke saying thanks for the chance. Yep, good, no worries Christian. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you guys to comment and tell me where we should send our scouts out next. And I had a pretty good idea for this as well. Now obviously there's 3 scouts we got, so we'll pick 5 nations for the poll, as we always do. So if you guys comment a nation right now, tell me what country you want us to scout next. What I'm going to do in the next episode is I'm going to pick 1 nation from each continent. So we'll have North America, we'll have South America, we'll have Africa, we'll have Europe, and we'll also break Asia and Oceania into 1 continent as well. So we'll call that Australasia. And yeah, that's how we'll do it. So we'll have North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and obviously Australasia as well. And yeah, so in the comment section down below, comment a nation, tell me what country you want us to scout next with our youth scouts, and what I'll do in the next episode is I'll go through all the comments and I'll pick 1 from each of those 5 continents, and you guys will vote in the very next episode where our youth scouts go next. So I need as many comments as possible. Comment down below, what country are we scouting next with our 3 youth scouts? So 4th and final game of today's episode now then, and it's the penultimate game of our Champions League group stage as we play host to Ajax here, who of course we beat way back in match day 1. But of course lining up in this game in the 3-5-2 as ever, as it's working so well right now, making 11 changes to our lineup after our win on the weekend. As just 1 more win will see us qualify top of the group. We've already qualified as well, so a much changed lineup, and El Shami is going to get his first start down at right hand side. Let's see if he's indeed the new Mohamed Salah. And as for the Ajax team, pretty decent, some good young talent lining up in a 4-3-3 for them. They know they can no longer qualify, they're just playing for pride. So you don't want our really good run to stop, don't get me wrong, but I'd much rather keep the boys fit and fresh for the more important league games as we continue to stay in the title race. But I'm excited to see how this young man gets on. El Shami, The young Egyptian talent starting down the right hand side. Nice storming run here, finds Benteke across to Grealish, and there is Rian. It's Brewster who's through on goal, and it's the perfect start as well, as Rian starting tonight gives us the lead and makes it 1-0. But it all came from El Shami down the right hand side, winning it back, starting the attack. We just worked the space nicely, and there was Brewster unmarked to slot it home. Aston Villa 1, Ajax 0, and that was really good work there by the young Egyptian. So second half begins. We still currently lead by a goal in a game where there's not been many chances at all to speak of, really. In fact, only the goal has been highlight worthy. And well, at the moment we're not pressured at all. Ajax are rarely troubling whatsoever. We still lead by 1, and Di Maria goes for goal and fires it off target. Despite making all the changes, I'm not pressured at all. We're going in search for our 6th straight win in all competitions, and as things stand, we're going to get it quite comfortably because the away side, they haven't turned up. They haven't turned up at all. Kearney into Henry, and now Di Maria, who I think is offside, dinks it in, and it's a goal, but it's not going to count. We still lead by 1, and I am shocked by this. I mean, I was thinking actually, as I said earlier, that Ajax are just playing for pride. They could actually qualify, as unlikely as it is, but they're playing as if they've got nothing to play for at all, even at 3rd place. And the Europa League place could be out of the question. At the moment, they're yet to get going and yet to do anything. Henry, nice tackle there, and now through the gap to Di Maria, finds Brewster into Christian, and Christian captain of the night gets away. Benteke, one man to beat, takes his time, stops, fires, and finds. There's another ball in the goal. There's another ball in the goal. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. And Christian Benteke has made it Aston Villa 2 Ajax 0. We just had a goal disallowed for offside. No, Nana forgot to get it out of the goal and put it behind. Benteke fires it home. It's 2-0 Aston Villa. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And that's our lead double, and the point surely in the bag, because Ajax have barely attacked at all. That is bizarre. There was 2 balls in the goal. And late chance for Ajax to get a goal, and they've got it as well. They've barely attacked with 8 minutes to go. I just surrendered possession, passing out from the back. A lazy pass towards Eric. And Ajax have got the goal, and poor Icardi, man. I wanted him to return with a clean sheet. The first shot on target, and it finds the back of the net. But we can't blame Luca for that one. That's my bad for a lazy pass across the goal. And Ajax have half deficit. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we should still see out the 3 points. But I really wanted a clean sheet as well. At least we'll get the win, but poor Icardi. When's he going to get another? Poor Luca. When is he going to get his next clean sheet? I think that should do it. That should be the 3 points. But it seems like every single shot that's on Icardi's goal, he just can't save. He just can't save anything right now. Luca couldn't save a Word document. But that'll do it. Final score, Aston Villa 2 Ajax 1. The most important thing was the win. We get it by 2-1. Icardi's still delighted to be back in the team and on the winning team as well. 3 points in the bag, and that does guarantee as well. We knew we qualified. Now we qualify top of the group. Pickford will be back in goal for the next game, regardless of what happens tonight anyway. But, oh, man, Icardi, he'll get another one soon. He'll get another clean sheet soon, I'm sure. And he'll be restored to the first team soon as well. But just not right now. Playing his best. But Brewster, man, the match in this game for the goal and the assist. We love you, Rian, as Aston Villa get those 3 points. And as Monaco lost to Bayern, there's still an interesting battle there developing between who's going to finish in 2nd place. But as we know, we finished top, that's guaranteed. And that means going to the final game at home to Bayern, we can once again field a weakened side, as we have guaranteed a place top of the group into the next round. But that will end today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what country we'll be scouting next with our youth scouts. Much love to you all. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.